There's been a lot of questions lately about how to change backgrounds, how to do some of the basic stuff, and everybody seems to be quite frustrated. So I thought I'd do a quick run over on a couple of the little basic things like changing a background, maybe changing your icon appearance, that kind of thing. I'm not going to get into the apps right now because I've already uploaded several videos on different types of apps, like the one in the upper right-hand corner there, Tap for Emergency, that I had as a button on my regular screen, and I'll change that to the snowflake for Christmas or winter's themes, maybe even a Christmas ornament. Depends on what I decide to use for the background when I get back to it again. But let's just start with the basics, and we're going to swipe down from the upper left-hand corner. We're going to bring up this screen, and these things are things that you need to kind of look at and get used to. Um, the quick share, I love that. I'm not sure if iPhone has something like that on there, but if you use quick share from back and forth between your devices, it makes sharing the photos a lot easier, and they automatically load on the Cozyla. It's not a share from Google. The Google Photos sometimes are showing up missing. So go back down here now to the bottom. See that little wheel? Tap on that. That's going to bring up your settings. And that wheel is also in your app icon drawer. Just swipe through things, start playing with your machines a little bit so you can get familiar with what the swipes do, swiping from the middle of the screen and up, from the home page, different things like that. And I might, if I remember, I'll go back through that to show you. But for the easy change of your wallpapers, just look down, and you call them backgrounds. A lot of people don't know that they're called wallpapers. The background is a wallpaper, so that's what you want to look for to start with. Tap on that wallpaper there, and then you can choose from any of the apps that you might have previously downloaded. You may only have photos um, on yours, and I'm not going to open that up because I've got some nasty photos in there that shouldn't be on, on there. Um, but I have live wallpapers set up on mine, and that gets a little bit more complicated too, because depending on what the wallpaper is, when you open it up, so as you can see, that shows 5 wallpapers here too. The Fluid Live, I wish that this would show. I have like 4 different ones previously set up in there, so when I tap on them, it automatically brings it up to reload it. So when I get ready to do my um, winter Christmas one, I've already got it there. I just need to remember which one it was. And what I have for now is the one that's right underneath the 5 wallpapers. Again, I'm not going to get into that. That gets a little bit more complicated because it's a complete app. But if you download any, you need to just start pushing buttons and playing with your um, settings and things like that in your apps so you can figure out what all it's going to be able to do. But that right there, that's how you change that. Again, I'm going to go back into that. I'm going to hit that little wheel at the bottom. I'm going to go down, swipe until I see wallpaper. And again, you could go into the gallery that already has your pictures. So if you have set pictures already saved on here, um, that's going to be one of the pictures that you're able to load. I do have mine on there, but it's not through, it's one of my pictures, but it's not through photos or gallery. It is, which you can do, but it is through the live wallpapers, because if you noticed, when I tap on the screen, I get a little smoke from it. I happen to like that. I'm a kid at heart. Um, what can I say? Now I'm going to go over to another one that I have. I have my meal app set up here, and this one here is an icon. And what I did is I edited the icon from its original out of milk app icon. What I did is I tapped down here from the gallery, or I could have chosen one from Smart Launcher, which is the launcher that I'm using. Again, I'm not going to get into launchers right now because I'm keeping it simple. Um, I'll go from the gallery, and then I chose it from there. That's all there is. It's a matter of tapping a few taps here or there. And then you can change that. And the out of milk underneath it, that's all from the settings itself. The all recipes that I have up here in a leaf. That is another photo program, and the meal planner one down here. I can tap on that, takes me to the meal planner. That one again is the same Photo Widget Pro app. It cost me like $1.99 or 99 cents, something like that. I felt it was well worth it. And now I'm going to go back because I want to show you. I also have the toggle button. Um, I have that set so I can toggle either to my smart launcher or I can toggle to the Cozyla page. I wanted to come to the Cozyla page because, again, I wanted to show you how easy it is to add widgets. Just tap on it, it brings up the edit home screen. You can add an app, which is an app icon. There's all your icons there. So whatever app you want to get to with just one tap, you just choose that. Um, and then I'll choose that one just for the heck of it. And then it'll add it up here. You can move these wherever you want to. And then I'm going to show you again. I'm going to tap here. Um, this is a home screen edit. I may not be able to do that from there. Now that I didn't realize, but it doesn't let me edit the icons in Cozyla. So that's interesting. Um, so I guess if you want to change the appearance, you're going to have to use a different launcher. Um, Let me try this again though. I want to try adding, let's see, add a folder, add a widget, edit pages. Let's see what edit pages does now. Okay, now see, here is where you can slide your pages and reorganize them. And again, I won't get into that too much because again, that's one thing that you want to just do for one thing. Right here too, you can add a page. A lot of people have had issues adding a page. Go ahead and add your page here. Usually when you edit pages, um, it's allowing you to move things around and change things. So let's just tap on that. Again, you can add a page here and then tap on it, add whatever widget you want. Um, Choose one. Let's choose that one. Uh, and there you have that. So now if I want to get rid of one, I can just remove it by tapping on it. So a lot of these things are just really about swiping and moving and tapping and holding. Um, if you hold it, see that's remove or edit home screen. So this is more, the edit home screen is more to adjust what you have on your home screen to fill in something else. You can remove things, so on and so forth. So again, here's the little toggle button to get the things off the side. That one puts it back on. And then again, I have these toggles set up here so that when I get done playing with my Cozyla apps, which again, I tell everybody, go ahead and start setting your apps up. Get all of that set into place before you start really trying to put in the backgrounds and the new launchers and everything else. Get the basics down first. Learn what everything does. Tap on them. Normally, if it's got this little arrow thing and today's meals up here on the top, that's just to sync it. The arrows over here on the weekly events, that'll take you to the following week or the week after. And for some reason, it's not taking me there. Okay, it hesitated. Then I can type here into the quick note and bring me into the quick notes. That's got such a lag. I think we need to get after Cozyla to fix that tap lag to change the months that we're on or the weeks that we're on. Because you can't swipe it, you have to tap that. So again, go ahead, get those things set up first. And then when you have that all set up and it's working for you and your kids are using it and blah, 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 then go back in and set up your toggles and set up your launchers and set up your wallpapers after you get the other stuff done. Um, because the main thing here is getting people using this, right? Um, and then again, you can tap back and forth just by setting up an icon to go back into the other launcher. So now I have shown you how to add widgets. Just hold, and all of these launchers run things just a little bit differently. So to do this one, we're going to tap the plus button and add a widget there. I can add an icon here too. Icon app for Cozyla, it's app, but it's an app icon. I do wish that they all use the same terminology, but they don't. So I'm just going to tap on that just to put something in there so you can see it's another note widget. I'm going to bring it up here and I'm going to edit that icon, and then I'm going to choose something from the gallery. Um, let's see, I'll go into photos. I downloaded this previously, so I'll change it to that. I probably should have changed it. Now it gives you a choice. Do you want this so that it shows up with the white background? Do you want it so that it fills the whole screen, the icon zoom? I happen to like the originals where they come in like that. And again, that one will end up going on my Christmas scene instead of this. So just because I want this to have a leaf from now, I'm going to go back. I'm going to go to my photos, the two that I downloaded. I'm going to stick a leaf in there just because I want the leaf. And I think I want icon zoom on that one. And there I have it. So there's, again, those little titles underneath the icons. I have that set up in the settings, and that's for another time. So now we've run through how to do a background, settings, wallpaper, choose from one of your picture programs. Then you've chosen, and then you have to choose whether or not you want it on the home screen and the lock screen. Not a big deal. Um, I have lock screen with a big clock on it instead. So you choose what you want because your lock screen might be the same, or you can do a screensaver, which is different too. Again, I won't get into that because I wanted to do the basics. So there's the wallpaper. I showed you a couple of times how to do these icons. And again, apparently you cannot edit those icons in Cozyla's. So we'll have to get with Cozyla and try to fix that. And what else did I, oh, how to add a widget. Again, it's almost any of the launchers. It's all about just holding your finger on the screen for a minute in a blank area. And it'll bring up one of these boxes of some type to show you um, add a widget. And again, over here we have the settings too, so you can change the background from the Cozyla site. So now I've gone through with Cozyla and with Smart Launcher, and I've shown you how to set up the wallpaper, how to change icons, and I think I'm going to stick with that for now so it keeps it simple. Hopefully you'll be able to at least change your backgrounds and maybe play around with your icons if you want to change those. When I first started, I liked to keep the icons the way they were because that style icon let me realize what app I was playing with. But now I'm pretty standard on the apps that I use for most of these, so I don't change those anymore. And now just a little reminder, I could even go with just AN if I could um, change the names on that. I would go AN because now I know it's another note widget. Okay, I hope that helps you guys. Enjoy your day.